The human story of technological innovation is really the story of how we exteriorize our imagination. Ray Kurzweil, the futurist, famously says that our capacity to imagine, to conceive of what might be, combined with our modest-looking thumbs, was sufficient to usher in literally a secondary force of evolution called technology. And it will continue, it is said, until the entire universe is at our fingertips. And what is this impulse to innovate? What is this impulse to instantiate our imagination? The cognitive philosophers David Chalmers and Andy Clark, they describe technology as literally a scaffolding of mind, the extended mind, right? And we use this to extend our thoughts, our reach, and our vision. And it has always been so, right? There is historical precedent for this. 100,000 years ago, when early humans first picked up a stick on the ground, we used that stick, that instrument, to extend our limits, to reach a fruit on a really high tree, to overcome those things that got in the way of us exercising our agency. And the uncanny, almost self-organizing miracle that we are beholding as we witness this disruptive age is that technology seems to have taken on a life of its own. Technology is imagination exteriorized. Technology is our creativity literalized. And what exactly is going on? Why is everything changing so fast? Well, here is where it gets really interesting. Enter Gordon Moore, the co-founder of Intel Corporation, who first picked up on something, right? To understand is to perceive patterns. He realized that technological progress was counterintuitive to how human beings think about change. We are linear thinkers, but we live in an exponential world. Technology changes at an exponential rate, and so we're future blind. It's counterintuitive to our intuition. We never see the future coming because our innovations seem to be accelerating. And what does it mean? What is exponential change? What is what he coined Moore's Law? Here's an example. Ray Kurzweil talks about 30 steps. If you take 30 linear steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get to 30. That's linear change over time. That's our intuition. If you take the same amount of steps exponentially, in 30 steps, you get to 1 billion. 30 linear steps gets you to 30. 30 exponential steps gets you to 1 billion. This is the reason why the smartphone in your pocket today is 1,000,000 times cheaper, 1,000,000 times smaller, and 1,000 times more powerful than what used to be a $60 million supercomputer that was half a building in size 40 years ago. So understand this. Understand Moore's Law, this second law of nature, this technological impulse towards self-organization, what Kevin Kelly from Wired magazine labeled the technium, the seventh kingdom of life, subject to the same evolutionary forces as biological evolution. Technology comes through us, but not from us, and though it is with us, it belongs not to us. It is a scaffolding of mind. It is the exteriorization of human imagination. It is imagination literalized. This is the human-machine civilization, moving us towards an event horizon where we literally move into our own imaginations.